Hey people, Civilian Life here. I had the privilege of speaking to a few people last night on Skype. I don't believe that conversation really went anywhere with hardly anyone, and it seems like we're all just chasing the tail of one another, as in the fact that we are all preaching doom and destruction upon each other, and our solution is to make sure everybody knows it. And to use a means that is ineffective, proven ineffective, and people's reasoning behind it is, well, what else can we do? It's a good question. What else can we do? Well, there's a few things that we can do, and I'll tell you how they'll work and how they won't work. Well, one thing we can do is we can inform the public, right? This will work because, one, people will start to be aware of the truth, which is good. It'll give them the opportunity to form their own opinions, also good. Two, how it won't work. Okay. This won't work because people already know the truth. They know that whoever's in power doesn't care about human life. It's obvious. It's well known. Continues to start wars. Continues to sell drugs to us. Continues to put chemicals in our food and our water. Tries to take away our rights. And people react to this different ways. Some get really pissed. Some have to spread the truth. Others don't really care. Think, I'm just going to live my own life. And that's good enough. And there's a few others that are like, let's do a little bit of all of them, Let's try and bring some justice to the world. Let's continue to live peaceful lives. Let's continue to do right by ourselves and by others. And let's continue to find truth. Those are all good things, But we do need all of them, and we can't neglect any of them. If we do neglect any of them, then we are being counterproductive. There are quite a few of you who may be obsessing a little bit about all this stuff. Be careful, because this obsession with all these bad things that are going on and other such things tends to overindulge the palate of conspiracy theory. Let's just say that. I don't think that it's really healthy for an individual to think that, for an individual to have some kind of superhero complex where they can save the world by spreading massive amounts of information. That's part of it. However, there's another part of it that you should not neglect, and that is applying certain truths to your own life. And if you don't have that, you should really find it. And if you can't find it, you should search for it. I promise you to find it. But those things are much more important than the bad things. If you focus on the bad things, that will be all that you see. If you focus on the good things, that will be all that you see. But if you take a step back and look at things objectively, then you might just see the truth for what it really is. There is good out there. And if you look hard enough, there's good in there too. Take a look in the mirror. Try and find the good in yourself. If you can't find it, I urge you to just make it. Make it for yourself. And if you can't do that, find a way of doing it. Because there is a way. I've been saying it. Say it till I'm blue in the face. You know, I'm not going to give up. I'm not going to give up on this message because it's much more important than telling people about evil in the world. We all know that there's evil in the world, and most of us, even the sheep, because I am not just well connected in the church. I am also well connected amongst sheeple alike. Okay, and they are fully aware that of what's been going on in history, about the lies that have been told to them. Some of them, a few of them, are very comfortable living in this lie. But the majority don't let it affect them. Now, we can take from this example that they said that maybe they're right in a certain way. Maybe we shouldn't let this affect us so much. Maybe part of the intention of exposing these things is to let it affect us so deeply that it changes the very fabric of our personal lives to a point where we either obsess, are driven to hatred, fear, sorrow, regret. Does thinking about these things really make you think about loving your neighbor? Does it make you think about doing good for others? Or does it really just make you want to kill somebody? Make you want to change the world by force? Does it make you want to do what they want you to do? It did for me. For a while, I was totally obsessed. I almost lost my fiance, and this was before I knew that we were having a baby, but I didn't realize that I was losing myself in the process. I don't want the same thing to happen to you. I love you guys and gals. I want the best for you, and I want you to continue to wake up. You're not... None of us are completely aware of what's going on or what we need to do. And don't ever think that you're on the right path until it's confirmed to you in your heart that you're on a righteous path. Until that happens, don't be content with just information and spreading it. I mean, go ahead. Take the proper means in seeking justice. But it's not likely that it will work. Now read the book of Revelation. You'll see what's going to happen. And there's not much room for adjustment there. It's going to happen. And the part that you play in it is your decision. So let's leave you with that. What you're doing is not helping anyone, especially yourself. Every video that you post, every comment that you make, especially the ones that you type in for everyone to see, really think about what you're saying. Really think about the message that you're putting out there. Consider for a moment, is this how I see the world? Is this what I want people to know? Is this helping anyone? What are my intentions in posting this video? Have I made it clear what I'm trying to say? Think about those things. Think really hard about those things when you post your next video, because you are sometimes inadvertently causing more problems than you solve. That's really all I got to say. Just think about that, and I'll get back to you guys later. I got a lot of stuff to do, and not much time to do it. Peace.